Question of the week.
Okay.
This one was from Rick. He was born in Hibbing and lived in Buell, so he wants to know about your time as a kid growing up in Hibbing and playing youth sports. He also wants to know if you think the Iron Range is coming back to prominence in sports with Rock Ridge and Hibbing.
So is that 3 questions?
That's like 3, but this is one of Rick's questions.
First of all, Buell has best water, right? So just make sure we do that. Yeah, growing up, I mean, it was pretty lucky. Traditional neighborhood. A lot of guys. I think there was 9 or 10 that were in my class, along with some guys that were older, and then some older guys that are still good friends. So it's a little bit different than when you see now, like kids are spread out. So we did everything together, I mean, every sport, hunting, fishing, snowmobiling, everything, right? But we played every sport. So that was very lucky. But I grew up in a basketball family, so I started hockey late. I realized I wasn't probably not a good basketball player. But all my buddies were playing hockey. But played multiple sports. I just think it was the right time to grow up in Hibbing, right? It was thriving. We had an outdoor rink half a block away. Like I said, my friends played a big part in it, right? Because we did everything, and then we also played multiple sports together. So that was really, really a good thing. And obviously our parents were just, they were strict, but they allowed you to do what you needed to do, and they were good, taught us good values, and very fortunate to grow up there and have a group of friends that I did growing up, and some older guys that pushed us too. So
you got winning. Who you got coming out of Section 7 this year? That's how we'll answer Rick's question about the Iron Range.
Pick Hibbing. I got
pick Hibbing.
Those young kids, it's good to see it in their last year. So hopefully that experience pays off.
It's a nice rink.
I got to root for Hibbing.
You got to root for Hibbing. It's a nice rink that Rock Ridge has up there though now, isn't it?
It's a good rink.
Yeah.
It's not as nice as Hibbing's though.
New scoreboard.
Done a good job
Memorial.
keeping that memorial building up to modern times.
They got a video board in there now?
I don't know if it's a video board, but
I was impressed with the video board they put in.
It's a nice rink
at Iron Trail. What is your most unpopular hockey opinion?
Leafs are going to win the cup this year. Here's our year.
This is the worst take ever.
Not the worst.
No, it's
the question is unpopular, not the worst.
It's the worst.
It's going to happen. It's going to happen.
Why is it going to happen? Why this year?
You just got to believe. Not a lot of believers around here.
Shugs, what's your most unpopular hockey opinion?
The Leafs suck.
That's not unpopular.
Yeah,
that's
a hot take.
That's pretty popular.
No, I don't know.
You join the Leafs bandwagon.
I'm not joining the Leafs bandwagon.
Why would you join the Leafs bandwagon? That's just be like joining the Minnesota Vikings bandwagon. You're just in for a world of hurt.
I actually did join that this year.
You joined.
You bought a jersey and everything.
Yeah,
wow.
Yeah. I was convinced by Bensi and Ty to be a Vikings fan, and hasn't paid out yet, but I did buy a jersey. Yeah.
Whose jersey?
Jefferson.
Jefferson?
Yeah.
At least it's a good player, but yeah, that's a world of hurt. Mine, I was thinking about this. I hate myself for this, but I'm kind of coming around on Sandy. Ties might be okay in hockey. Might. The key word there is might.
So that's just an anti-shootout opinion?
It's anti-shootout. I think I'm bored with 3-on-3. Like, I don't think 3-on-3 hockey's become boring is an unpopular opinion. I don't think shootouts are boring is an unpopular opinion. I'm saying ties might be. I'm bored with 3-on-3. Shootouts, the novelty of that wore off. And that's what I'm just like, I don't have a good way to break ties right now. I mean, we could go. I'm open to trying. I was like big on the kill the 5 minutes of 5-on-5 OT in college hockey because it had gotten so boring because teams were playing for the tie.
Yeah.
Or playing to get to the shootout. It was just 5 minutes of bleh. And now I'm like, we can maybe bring that back. But yeah, but that's why I'm like, ties might be okay.
Sure.
Because I don't have a better way to break ties right now than what's currently out there.
Like in every league? Like in the NHL?
Yep, every league.
Really?
The NHL's the NHL might be the worst for 3-on-3 now.
Really?
Watching teams, no one's aggressive.
Yeah.
Like everyone's so calculated, and it's like, can I hold the puck for 5 minutes and maybe get my 1 or 2 perfect scoring chances? Like when it first started, it was great. Teams were going back and forth, up and down. Shootouts were great too when they started. Players were trying, when Pavel Datsyuk was in the NHL, you actually rooted for like the Red Wings to go to a shootout because you knew he was going to do something like crazy stupid out there and stuff like that. And then everyone got smart and conservative.
I will say I don't like the rule, but I don't think the puck over the glass rule is the dumbest rule in sports anymore. I'm not
Like the delay
completely
game.
anti that rule in the NHL. I don't want to see it come down to the collegiate or the lower levels, but in the NHL, I don't think it's the dumbest rule in sports anymore.
Okay.
I've seen it happen too many times where guys, it's just a dumb thing that they are doing, and it's their fault. And I am done blaming the rule for it.
Yeah, I agree. I agree with that one.
It's their fault, and they deserve the penalty.
Yes, I agree.
I hate that rule. I hate that rule.
A lot of people do.
It's like in football when, a receiver, a defensive back slightly makes contact with a receiver and they start yelling pass interference. Like, I hate when all the fans, the puck goes over the glass.
Yeah,
and
but
everyone's
that's
like, penalty.
But that's a judgment call in football. It's not a judgment call in the NHL.
If it was a judgment call, I might be.
Yeah, but that would lead to what you're talking about.
That would be off.
It's
Yeah,
black and white.
It would be. Yeah.
So
You're right.
I'm not-
I hate judgment calls.
Yeah.
Goaltender interference. God, I hate goaltender interference. I hate trying to explain to fans why a goal was called off.
Try doing it in live time. As you're watching video and get everyone wrong all season long.
I don't know.
Keep a tally now of how many we get right.
On reviews. Goaltender. What is goaltender interference, guys? Can you tell me what goaltender interference? Like, do you know when it actually happened?
When the goalie can't
Like make a play on the
performance.
puck or something.
Yeah, you can't
Yeah.
make.
Yeah.
He doesn't have a chance. To
That's
make
what the
a
rule
save.
says. But when they show it, like if you score a goal and they're challenging, can you look at video and think
Know for
that you
sure
know
whether-
for sure it's a goal or no goal? Or is
Well,
it just
I
kinda
think
like-
I would have a good judgment. I don't know if I'd be right,
But sometimes
I
they
think
call it
I
like
could-
if the player had a chance to get out of the goalie's way but didn't, they call goalie interference. Even if he was pushed, even if
Yeah.
you have a chance to get out of the way.
yeah,
It's just, I just don't know. I joked that we should just spin a wheel. Like there's a wheel, goalie interference, not goalie interference. It would make the reviews quicker because the refs just sit in there and they're like, maybe, and they go over 20 different scenarios. Right. Like you said, like,
Yeah.
well, he had a chance.
Yeah.
But yeah, maybe he had a chance. Maybe he didn't have a chance. It's just, it's way open to too much interpretation.
The NCHC is a long ways from this because the NHL isn't doing this. But have you seen the VAR reviews they're doing in soccer leagues where
not seen
the process is all mic'd and aired? So the replay official and the referee are all mic'd. They go over to the screen and you can hear them discussing about what rule they're enforcing, about what they're seeing. And at least you get a sense of their thought process, right?
Yeah.
The frustrating part, I think, when we're watching it is we have no idea what they're keying on
Yeah.
or like what part of the rule they're choosing to enforce and not enforce. Like, could the guy get out of the way? Like, and then they just come out and announce like goal or no goal. So if we could just see the process, I think everybody could be like, I disagree, but I'm moving on because I heard what you said, right?
Yeah.
yeah.
So
Yeah. I don't know how many times I asked Scott after the game, so why was that disallowed? I don't know. He didn't tell me. He wouldn't tell me. All right. We asked that to goalies once, and they're just like, well, everything's goaltender interference.
Yeah.
So that's their response. All right. If you and your roommates could get a pet, what would you get?
My dad wanted us to get a lizard.
Your dad wanted your house to get a lizard?
Yeah. I wish we could get a dog, but it's just not a good idea.
No, dog for...
Yeah.
Though we've seen women's players. I feel like the women's team, they've somehow gotten dogs. The key is finding someone to dog sit.
Yes, that'd be the hardest part.
What bulldog-themed name would you give your pet? This is in honor of Zach and his dog, Hobie.
I already took the best one.
Zach's got the best one, Hobie.
Hobie, yeah, that's a good one.
He's got a really good one. It just fits well for a lab, too. Yeah.
I don't know, Champ.
Champ.
Yeah.
What would you name? Would you name... Yeah, Champ would
I've
work
seen a
for
couple
lizard.
Champs, so I don't know.
Yeah.
Natty.
I'm trying to think for Natty.
Natty, that's a good one.
That is a good one. Yeah. I'm just trying to think what fits.
Especially if you win one. If you win one, that's got to be the first dog name.
Yeah. Would that work for a lizard?
Everything works for a lizard. It's a lizard.
I don't know if there's certain lizard names. I feel like Champ works really well for a lizard. I don't know why.
Yeah.
Natty would be just a great dog name.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Especially, you win a national championship. What's your dog name? Natty. It's just a power move. In honor of the Hawks' new rink, this is going to be a two-part, but part one, what was your favorite road rink to play in high school?
I like Grand Rapids.
Grand Rapids?
Yeah. I played one game there in COVID, so there wasn't a ton of people there. And then I played one game there my junior year, and it was packed. So I think the atmosphere there was pretty cool. And just old rink style, I think that was just really cool.
Do you like those old Iron Range rinks going up in those?
Yeah.
Those are cool up there. Mm-hmm. What was your least favorite one to go play in high school?
Mars.
Mars? Mm-hmm. Why was that?
Just terrible atmosphere. There's nothing on the walls. Just
stale.
Boring. Yeah.
I mean, there's some old Duluth cathedral banners.
And some history in it, but it's just wasn't a fan of it.
Yeah, none of the rinks around here have that character that like some of those old. I mean, again, the new rink at Rockridge is beautiful.
Yeah.
Like, I think a junior team should move up there and play in there. Like, it looks like what you'd see in the USHL almost.
Yeah.
But it doesn't have the character of like the Hippodrome or anything.
Hibbing's cool too.
Hibbing's is another cool rink. Yeah. Sandy will appreciate you shouting out all the Iron Range rinks. We could get him ranting on that. That's what we should, when Scott was in here.
You'd probably like
Iron Range rinks versus everywhere else in the state.